Last week, I did a video and talked about what's happening during this pandemic. And I asked you to send me questions, and a lot of people did. So I said I'd come back and answer them, and that's what I got now. Some questions and some answers. So here's our first question. Kate wrote, what are we doing in Massachusetts to ensure our healthcare workers have enough protection? My sister is a radiologist and has to do chest x-rays on COVID patients. She has only one mask to wear for the whole day and has to reuse it. God, that is a terrible, terrible circumstance. So look, the way I see it is if your sister is willing to get out here in the middle of this crisis and put her health on the line, it is my job to be out there fighting that she gets the equipment she needs to keep herself safe and to be able to do her job. The president has been outbidding states for protective gear like masks, and there are even stories of trying to seize the masks once we have a contract to get them here. The president needs to stop doing this, and he needs to stop doing it now. Second, Massachusetts needs to get everything that is requested from the Strategic National Stockpile. That's where we keep equipment for an emergency. This is an emergency. It should be sent to us. And third, we need more equipment than just is what's in the Strategic National Stockpile. The president needs to be using the Defense Production Act to force the businesses, big corporations, to manufacture these masks, the ventilators, and the other equipment we need in this crisis. Second question. This is from SoCal MD, who wrote, we need test and trace now. I'm doing okay. What I want to know is, what can those of us working from home do to help? How do we get crucial policies like test and trace to happen? Great question. So first, I'm glad you're doing okay, but boy, you've hit the heart of it. First, Congress needs to set up a dedicated fund for the development of the test. Second, we need to train and hire more people to administer the tests. And third, we need better data on who's getting the tests, both to make sure that the tests are being fairly distributed and to make sure that we're tracking how this disease is progressing. Testing has to remain our top priority. Third question. Deborah, who's a chef at a restaurant in Boston, wrote, here's my question. Can you help us small businesses to secure the insurance payouts due to us? It may come as no surprise to you that insurance companies are refusing loss of business claims to us due to their usual loopholes. So the billion-dollar insurance companies get to hold on to their cash while we small businesses owned by middle-class families, in my case a restaurant, may face shuttering forever. Come on, it's your pet peeve, Senator Warren, the hallmark of your campaign. Big corporations are allowed to thrive in this economy, and small businesses are squeezed dry. It's unconscionable. How are we supposed to save our livelihoods and all of those who work for us? So, a couple of things. First, I talked with Maura Healey, our Attorney General, today. And she and I are talking with the insurance commissioner and really trying to figure out about whether or not you can get better coverage from your insurance company. Second, I want you to know there's money available in the stimulus package. It had some important help for small businesses, including fee-free loans whose interest is capped at 4%, to help replace payroll for you so that you can keep people on payroll. If the business is able to keep its employees on payroll, those loans will be forgiven on the other end. That means a grant to help your business keep going and get going again after the crisis. And third, the Small Business Administration is trying to help small businesses and has other loan programs. Call your bank or your credit union, whoever helps you with your money, and see if you can get into one of these programs. One more thing I want to mention is exactly what you identified, and that is last week when we passed the stimulus package, part of the price that the Republicans extracted was nearly $500 billion for giant corporations. I don't think money ought to be going to giant corporations when small businesses are struggling. So I did what I could to try to get as much oversight into this bill as possible, but we're going to have to stay on top of it and make sure that Donald Trump does not use this money just to help his political friends and punish his political enemies. I'm going to be the watchdog on this, and I hope you'll help me in this. Christine wrote, as a teacher, I've been working nonstop to ensure that none of my students' education suffers from this crisis. I am video recording lessons each day, meeting with students online via chat, AP Bio and science research. I'm working on preventing gaps. I just want to say thank you, Christine. This is really important. I know what it means to your kids and to your kids' families that they have this in their lives, that they're still continuing their education and also just getting something that feels regular and familiar and working on something every day. So thanks, Christine, for all that you're doing. And the last one I've got for today, Clara wrote, I am in a 4-person household, including 2 kids. My 8-year-old is about to donate his savings to help hospitals and first responders. So proud of him. You should be proud of him, Claire. Proud of your whole family and proud of all you're doing. You know, you put this exactly the right way. Try to stay healthy. All of us try to stay healthy, not just for ourselves and our family, but to try to reduce the demands on our healthcare system right now. So thanks for all you're doing. Hang in there. This is good. And for your son, tell him how much we all appreciate it. Thank you all. I appreciate your being here. If anyone still has questions, just send them to me and I'll do my best to answer them. In the meantime, stay safe out there.